Good day, everybody. That's not what I wanted, but that'll work, I guess. Welcome to Marvel Future Revolution. This is Dialer's Three Tactics. Thanks for coming. It's a Monday because I was out at the lake all Labor Day long weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. But I'm going to try to hammer this one out real quick. We're going to discuss the state of my account in Marvel Future Revolution for, well, it's not August anymore. It's September 5th, 2022. I'll try to get this one posted up Monday night, so I stick with my Monday schedule. In this video segment, we go over the state of my account in Marvel Future Revolution. I kind of tell you guys what I did this last week. I kind of go over my thought processes for how I'm going to develop my account the week going forward, or the 2 weeks, or the month going forward. And we may get into some little game news, game drama. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about the state of the game, since that seems to be the hot topic. But for the time being, squad rank 255. So I think I was 251 last. Actually, it was 254 yesterday is when I normally would have made this. So I gained about 3 squad ranks in the last week. I did try. I did everything I could do in game. So it seems like I'm getting about 3 per week, which, you know, makes sense. I'm up over 255 now. They're going to come a little slowly. So Black Widow's still my main. She is not actually... Well, no, she is actually 2.48. I am in between alliances right now, and as such, I've lost all of the bonus stats you get from being in an alliance. And that has dropped me roughly 20,000 power. So I'm just shy, once I get back into a guild or alliance, about 2.5 million on my Black Widow. I started January 10th. Although I started January 10th on a different character on a different server. I think it was about 3 weeks later that I started my Black Widows, so you guys can kind of do the maths on how long I've been playing. And the characters, the top 4 characters that I try to build, or that I'm working on, is basically Scarlet Witch, SpiderMan, Wolverine, and Black Widow. Scarlet Witch and SpiderMan are arguably, and I guess Wolverine now, are arguably the best PvP characters in the game. And Black Widow's obviously got all my goodies on it, and I have been kicking around the idea of switching over to Wolverine from my Black Widow, but I do thoroughly enjoy playing as my Black Widow. So first, we'll just go really briefly, 1.358 on my Scarlet Witch. We're not going to talk about my other characters. I do have almost all my other characters at 120, around 900,000 to 1 million power, right? Like Captain America's 1.4, Iron Man's 1.1. And then we go down from there. I play Spec Ops strictly on my my Storm, because she's still really good. And usually I place in the top, usually around 35th on my server in Spec Ops, just running Storm. But for the purposes of squad battles, which, you know, does pay out a lot of crystals, I usually end up, or I have been ending up, around 16th. 17th-ish in squad battles, and for that game mode you really do need to work on 3 characters, because your first 3 characters are really going to be the ones, for me at least up till now, that carry me through all of my wins or losses. So those top 3 characters right now are Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Black Widow, my most developed characters. Scarlet Witch is next on deck at number 4 at 1.358. We'll go into Spider-Man really briefly, because I have been working on Spider-Man's cards. He's the one I'm currently trying to get all the cards up. And now, for those top 4 characters, all of their PvP cards are 5-star or higher. And since I got them all 5-star, I've now switched over to starting to build 6-star cards. Now, you see my Spider-Man's actually got decent cards. Make sure my voice is on. Good. I guess I should be looking at my screen, make sure everything's working. So my Spider-Man does have decent cards. Obviously, he's running 2 attack cards, which aren't the best or ideal for PvP, but he does have the Captain Marvel PvP increase, and then he's got the 2 Magik cards, which are actually, once you hit endgame, are actually really good cards. So this is basically a 2-for-1, so this is kind of works for PvP and PvE. Total damage being, you know, ideal for PvE. Defense, pierce, total damage, attack. And then we got, here's a nice card, even though I'm going to lose these bonus stats, so I have to take it to 6-star, but it's increase, and a decrease, PvP. I'm working on these ones. I'm trying to transmute them over as I get stat change cards, but range damage decrease, that's fixed. That doesn't change. But obviously the PvP decrease because that stat comes first. And I'm trying. I got one. I just got to keep that one and lose this super villain on that card. And then this card is good for Spider-Man right now. Defense, pierce, dodge rate, total damage, and melee damage decrease. Ideally, I want to switch over the exclusive to like PvP damage decrease on him, but the bonus stats I like. Defense, pierce is good to have on there, and dodge rate's good on there. Although ideally, I would want to put on a PvP increase or decrease just so I can max those out. And then this one, obviously, supervillain damage is going to go away. But defense, pierce, and PvP damage increase, right? And he needs, ideally, he would need a storm card to make him better for squad battles. So that is my SpiderMan, as Godslave would say. Now let's go over to Wolverine. He is sitting at about 1.9 million. I finally got that full X-Force yellow transmog that I've been going for. Just just luck of the draw. You just keep plugging away until you get the ones you want. So let's see. Does this new cutscene work? Yes, it does. Okay, good. Ideally not as smooth as I'd want it to be, but oh well. So Wolverine, again, contemplating switching over, but I do like my Scarlet Witch. So let's just show you how he's going. So specializations, he's pretty much got all of his minis done. As you see, I just need this little bit of this yellow one there. And then this little bit of purple and this red one here, and then I will max out his spec tree. This is obviously set up for DD. Is this ideal? I don't know. We're gonna run it and see. Even though I'm probably not gonna be running him for DD, I'll probably still run my Black Widow unless I switch over completely. But this is my my spec that I built for squad battles. So his spec tree is almost done out, and then I'm gonna move over to Spider-Man, do his, and then his cards. This is his PvP card set again. Not great. Does got decent. He's got 3 specials out of 6. And then these cards, which were Black Widow cards, these crit damage cards, right? PvP increase, HP recovery, max dodge rate, or max damage rate, sorry, and cooldown. I can use that for PvE as well. Max damage rate, again, not great. Crit damage decrease is good, though, and the defense pierce is okay, but it's an attack card. I did get his Wolverine attack card, and it's got PvP damage decrease and cooldown decrease. I definitely need the cooldown since he doesn't have the Thanos battle badges. And then here, this is bad. The super villain. Defense pierce is nice. PvP damage increase is nice. And then this one, defense pierce with a catch-all stat in the middle. So obviously those bonus stats will change. But that's my Wolverine. Other than working on his specializations and finishing them is what I'm doing with him. Spider-Man, I'm working on his cards. When Spider-Man's cards are done, I'll move over to Wolverine cards, right? And when Wolverine's specializations are done, I'll go back to Spider-Man since his specializations are nowhere near close to being done. So that is my first 2 characters that I'll use for squad battles. Now let's go into my my one and only, the apple of my eye, the glint in my, I don't know, glasses, something. Black Widow. Still love her, and I even love her more. She's come a long way in the last 3 to 4 weeks, ever since the Wolverine event launched. Again, she's just tickling 2.5. And she will probably be over that once I get back into my new alliance. So, what can we do? Let's put her against the wall, and we'll spin the camera really quickly just so we can get a good look at her. Oh, yeah, there we go. How's that? So, obviously, no guild under my name. I do still have the CCC title. That's the one I'm going to be rocking forever, since I also make YouTube videos, which you're watching right now, hopefully. So, let's dive in now, shall we? So, if you haven't seen, let's look at companions first. I'm kind of where I am for companions. I have switched over in Dimension Duels to running America Chavez exclusively. Shout out to Kiger. I know me and him were back and forth. I ran Hulk, but I am seeing a marked increase in my win rate. Don't know if it's attributed to AC, but we will just say it contributes. And then obviously you see my Mighty Thor is fully nanoed out. Check this out, guys. I don't know if I had this last week. But I use her as my summon in Omega War, and I did get the barrier. I did get the barrier on her 5th skill. I think I did get this last week, actually. And then I'm slowly working on these as I get more shards of Mighty Thor. So she's awesome. Let's put my head back down where it normally is. But she is my summon in OW, and then obviously I run either Punisher or sometimes AC for my PvE summon tune. Right. I did get Groot to 6-star this morning or last night. I can't remember. I didn't spend any hard cash on him. Just getting his shards through the events. He's at 6-star, almost at 1 level of Transcendence. So I do run him in OW as well. Maybe we'll run into OW and I'll show you how I got my team set up. But there's her companions. Let's go really quickly into her cards. You've seen these cards forever. Once I got these set, these are my PvP cards for life. Ideally, once I get her a little bit more powerful, I want to replace the SpiderMan card and the Captain America card with those 2 Magik cards, right? The range damage decrease and the melee damage decrease. But I am going to be giving up roughly 16% attack. I don't know if that's going to hurt or hinder me, or if it's going to all even out in the wash. But attack, right, is just a pretty number that makes your power number go up. It is not ideal. It is not anyone worth their salt will tell you not to chase attack. And you look at people's cards. I got the 2 PvP cards exclusively. I got my nice old veteran card, which rolled dodge and crit damage. And then I got the Black Widow crit damage card, right? Because your Black Widow wants a lot of crits. So these 2, if I can get those Magik cards to, I need 1 to have defense pierce on it. Obviously, I need a PvP damage decrease exclusive. But I need 1 of them to get a defense pierce, and I need 1 of them to get a PvP damage increase at 6-star. Right? Both with PvP damage decrease as their exclusives, just to keep my numbers in line. So there's my cards. That's what I run. We're not going to look. Those are the same cards I run in OW as well. I do have a PvE set, but ideally this game is focused around PvP. That's where your crystals are coming from. So that's what we're going to focus on, and that's because that's what I focus on as well. Now let's look into her gear and badges. Again, let's move the old noggin. So these battle badges are what I run. They're all green and red. Pretty much defense pierce. Every red is crit rate, and every green is either a crit damage or a defense pierce. Now I did get, I don't know, I can't remember, but I think I did get another nano on my gun because I wanted the bonus stat, right? This range damage decrease. I left my feet where they are at 2 nanos as well. My head, if you didn't see it, got a whole lot of crit damage because that's what Black Widow needs, and defense pierce. Now the chest piece is the one I've been rolling. I've told you guys over and over and over again every week that what this character is lacking very, very badly in PvP is accuracy. So I have been rolling my chest, and I'm probably 10 rolls in, and this is where you guys are going to laugh at me. I finally got a 2 accuracy roll. It did keep one of the crit damages because my previous chest had 2 crit damage, 1 crit rate, and an attack. I think. It had attack, crit rate, 1 accuracy, and 2 crit damage. That's what I had. So I finally got 2 accuracy, crit damage, and attack. I lost my crit rate though, which was sitting around 10% at full nano, which hurts, but I have been noticing a definite increase in, let me turn my music down, I don't know if that's too loud. I have been noticing a definite increase in my PvP having double accuracy. Now the funny thing is that 2 hours after rolling this chest, I pulled this one in a 10 pull. Isn't that a kick in the nuts? 2 accuracy, crit damage, attack, but instead of guard damage, it has crit rate. The only thing that would make this better than it already is if this attack wasn't here, if it was another crit rate. But I spent all this time re-rolling stats just to pull the stats I wanted randomly. And now for me to transfer all these nanos over to this piece to get these stats is going to cost me 225 of the blue Convergium. Yep. And even funnier, look at this one too. I pulled this one this morning. 2 crit rate, crit damage, and accuracy of this one. And I'm going to level this one up to 6 before I worry about transferring all these stats to that previous chest piece that we just talked about. Because if this one rolls double accuracy with crit damage and double crit rate, that caps out my crit rate. Because I had 66% and then I lost 10%. So now when we look at my stats, you can see I'm down to 52. But if this will go to like 20%, and if I get a double accuracy on this one, then this becomes the perfect roll for stats for my build. This will cap my crit damage, crit rate, and it'll give me 2 rolls of accuracy. I was actually kind of hoping for 3 rolls of accuracy on this one, but the attack's okay. And then, I don't know, I feel like I'm losing a lot of attack in my builds lately, but I am definitely, I went 4 for 1 today, and I've been usually averaging about 4 for 1 in my DDs. But then, let's just look at my stats right now. We'll show you guys. So I am missing a little bit of stats because I'm out of an alliance. Keep that in mind. But my accuracy is now 157, which is a lot better than the whatever it is, 35 I think I was before, right? Dodge rate is what it is, but my crit rate dropped a lot. It was about 66.6 and it dropped down to 55.7. So I lost. This is getting into danger territory for a Black Widow. Now my crit damage, since I did lose that second roll on my chest piece, it did drop my crit damage, but I can put on an enhancer and get this up to about 345, right? That's actually 342.5, which is almost close to cap. Crit damage decrease is nice, 90%. I think that taps out at 200, I think. My defense pierce, I lost some when I moved, when I left my line, so this is effectively capped. And then my cooldown is, it is a little bit overcapped, but keep in mind that I'm negative 8% because of my Thanos badges, so this is really going to be about 42%. And then if you look at my PvP dam increase is capped, basically, and my PvP dam decrease is overcapped. So my stats are quite nice. I've been working on them. Can't wait to start pumping some more nanos into my headpiece, which is going to up my attack levels and my crit damage, right? If I go full 6-star nanos on my headpiece, that will effectively put me back to crit damage cap on my Widow without having to spend any enhancers, right? Save me a little bit of gold and Convergium and whatnot. If we look in my inventory right now, you can see I have this is the one that I currently has the nice stats on it, right? The crit rate, double accuracy. This one's got, we'll see, maybe it can go double accuracy, double crit rate. But then I also got one more piece right here. So I've got this one. I'm going to lose a nano though. So effectively, I'm going to lose a nano because I'm going to transfer all these. It's just going to be a 6-star. So effectively, I'm losing, or I'm crunching a 6-star for nothing just to get the stats. We'll see what this one rolls, but it'll be the same thing. So I will have 2 pieces of fodder after I choose which chest piece to switch nanos over to, which will put my headpiece up to 4 out of 6 nanos. Yeah, so let's see. This is the piece I rolled today as well. I got this one and this one. I got 2 pieces of fodder. This one though is double attack, accuracy, crit damage. So this one is automatically, since it's got no crit rate on it, it is automatically just a fodder piece, right? It's just another nano star on my headpiece. So that's all my gear, yada, yada, yada. If we talk about, and I looked over my stats, if we talk about records, last week I didn't do a whole lot of Dark Zone. I think I placed about 117. Squad battles, I placed 18, 17. Dimensional Duel, I think I placed 33rd. Omega War, I placed around 30. Battle Challenge, I do believe I was 35. And then Special Operations, I think I was 39-ish. So, top 40 on pretty much all of the game modes except for Dark Zone, which since I was down at the lake for a bunch of days, and I have come, you know, it's nice for card fodder, but I can't run it every night. It's just, it's summer. I'm doing stuff with the family. It's just, I can't do it. So, except for my 1 week when I'm on call when I'm kind of stuck at home. So what else is there to talk about? Let's just go look at squad battle right now. Since I mentioned that we'd look at that. So squad battle. I actually like squad battles. So here's my total power. I did end up in, what is it, Platinum? I ended up in Platinum 3 by the end of last week. And at Platinum 3 is when you get to use 3 teams, so 9 characters. But then I got back down after the reset. I did clear my entire board this morning. And my attack team is the same as my defense team. So let's look at defense. Ooh, whoa, that is not good. Don't know how that happened. I was missing someone on my defense team. Well. Well, it's a good thing we went and looked at this. So this is my defense team. Obviously, my 3 highest power characters. And the reason why I have it set up like this is SpiderMan is annoying because of the dodge. If we look at my teamwork under SpiderMan, I did take him up to level 3, which gives him an extra 32% dodge rate over the cap. Ooh, yes, ignoring max limit just for 1 second out of every 7. So actually, for 1/7 of the time that he is up, he is very, very, very dodgy. They did fix him so that people aren't guard broken, and then he wasn't cocooning people right when they go into battle. But he is still decent as a first one out, because he comes out, your opponent comes out. More often than not, they're going to be running Hulk or like Groot when they come out. My America Chavez is going to come out. He's going to get rid of the Hulks. And then Black Widow comes out. Hulk comes up and taunts, obviously grabbing all the 2 characters that are on the other side of the board. My Black Widow's my highest damage dealer. She's going to be picking them off. And then Wolverine comes out, next highest damage dealer. Groot is going to try to stun anybody he can, and he's going to heal Wolverine a little bit and keep Wolverine out in the field a lot longer. More often than not, I am left with just Black Widow up at the end when I win. And then when I go into round 2, when the other opponent's 3 character comes out, I do like to have Hulk with her, because then Hulk gets resummoned again, which takes the heat off of my Black Widow and allows her to kill the other team. So I find this lineup very effective for me. It's all going to depend on the level of your guys' own companions and the builds of your characters. I keep all of my characters in a PvP preset as I log out of them, just for squad battles. And for the last couple weeks, without spending any crystals, although sometimes I will, if since I cleared the board, this is the new team that's up. But you see, Salway, you know, even though on paper it says that I beat him in power, his starting lineup is better than mine. Basically, even swap on the Widows, and he's got a big old monster Scarlet Witch in there. So he would beat me, so I am not going to refresh. But if I clear the board and the double point person is easily beatable, I will spend 50 crystals to try to beat them, just for more points. If we look at my defense log, you see I haven't defended anything today. All good people. Shout out to Ogre, which is Kate Bishop, River, and ODs. Those are names that I recognize. So that is my squad battle team, and my defense team is the same as my offense team, because there's no reason why I wouldn't want to run them. Let me know if you have any really good strategies for squad battles that is working for you, but keep in mind I'm placing top 20 every week with my lineup compared to the Krakens on the Hydra server. Although you notice that those people weren't all on Hydra server, so it's all the North America East, I guess. So what are we? We're 24 minutes in. Let's look around. What do I want to make the safe word of the day? There we go. Zoodles. Don't ask me why. If you've made it to the end of this video, guys, put Zoodles down in the comments to let me know you made it till the end. Sorry that I haven't put out a whole lot of content. I do have some pre-recorded Omega War footage that I want to kind of sit in commentary over as well. State of the game. All the controversy going on. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to buy the perks. This is my hobby. I like this game. I don't want to go start a new game. Right? Like, I haven't seen a whole lot of, like, people from my alliance jumping ship, or from my cluster of alliances. It is what it is. I'm still gonna play until the wheels fall off, and then we'll figure out something. So until next time, guys, remember, Zoodles is the word of the day. I put it down in the comments, and I'll let you know. It'll let me know that you made it to the end, and I'll thank you profusely. Until next time, guys, later. Cheers, peace, bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you in the next one. Later.